happen later if you don't do it. So clap, show this man some love, encourage people to do this. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for all that you've done over the years. I appreciate you, man. All right. One more time for Denny Allen, everybody. You guys doing all right out there so far? All right. I'm going to tell y'all this real quick. My good friend Rahima, she's back there in the back, and she called me out the other day. She was like, Mike, you look happy. I didn't know happy meant that I was fat again. I had lost 80 pounds, and I gained it all back. I know. And the way that I lost all the weight is because I got this Fitbit that I hardly use properly anymore. I just started walking everywhere I was going. And 2 years ago, I felt like I could walk anywhere. And then there was an election. And I can't walk everywhere anymore. I'm not saying it's because of him. I'm just saying some of his fans are crazy as shit. Anyways, people was asking me, Mike, what inspired you to drop 80 pounds? And my brother, who's younger than me, he has diabetes. He says, Mike, did you do it because you don't want the diabetes? He's already lost his vision. I said, you know what, Marcus? That's a good reason. But no, that's not why I decided to drop 80 pounds. My mom called me up. We've got a history of hypertension and high blood pressure and heart disease. She said, son, did you do it because you don't want to have that issue? I said, Mom, that's a good reason, but no, that's not why I decided at that time to lose 80 pounds. My best friend asked me, he says, Mike, what was it that inspired you to get rid of 80 pounds? And when I told him, he says, dude, as a comedian, as a club owner, you have a platform. You can change people's lives. You need to share that message. So Fort Wayne, do you want to know the secret? Yeah. All you have to do is take your cellular device, set it to record, make and record a sex video of yourself. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. See, your wife is looking down because you sent her a picture of your junk before, haven't you, sir? Every time the new phones come out, you send one, don't you? They get better and better. And she was like, I didn't seen that before. So what does she do? She's like, he wants one back. She sets it to timer. Ha! Is that a piece of bubble gum in an ashtray? Oh, you've seen that before. She's looking away. You might need a doctor. No, I'm just kidding. But don't just make a video, y'all. Watch it. That's what I did. I was watching this video, and I was waiting for that moment where I could hear my name. Because every man in here got a little freak in him. Every man. And my thing is, I like it when she says my name. And if she can do it and call me Poppy at the same time, that gets me going. And I'm watching this video and I'm waiting for the moment. And all I hear is, and it was my breath. So I got busy, y'all. I got busy. I lost the weight. But then when I got the weight down, and this is part of the reason why I got it back, I then saw that I weighed exactly what I weighed when I was in college. And the reason that scared me, sir, the reason that scared me was when I was in college, I used to get bullied. I used to get punked. I used to get my butt kicked every day. Yeah. Y'all don't know how much I thank God that I divorced that woman. All I'm saying is domestic abuse goes both ways. All right. And then I had to go back into this for one last reason. The reason I really had to put my weight back on is because my body didn't look right in the mirror. I was at my college weight, but my body still looked lumpy in places. And I kept trying to work out. And my best friend, who happens to be a nurse, said I was too hard on myself. She says, Mike, it's not all fat. I'm like, it's not? She's like, no. She's like, Mike, you had gained so much weight, and then you lost it so drastically that you got a lot of excess skin. I'm like, well, how do you get rid of excess skin? She goes, well, there's certain exercises you can do that can firm it up. But once you hit the ideal weight, the best way to deal with excess skin is to have it surgically removed. Surgically removed? I don't know about that. The last time I had excess skin surgically removed, what I'm trying to say is I'm not Jewish, y'all. I'm not Jewish. All right, we're going to keep it going. You ready for your next comedian? Make some noise. Next comedian coming to the stage, very, very good friend of mine. Like I said, when I first started doing comedy, he was a house MC at the other comedy club. He inspired me to go on, and then the other gentleman, after he saw me, he helped me get on the road. So I've been all over the country. But this guy coming up to the stage, not only is he doing cruise ships, but he has worked with everyone from Usher to Bernie Mac. He will also be co-starring in another film next year called The Shade Shepherd. Please welcome to the stage the one and only Mr. Jason Dixie, everybody. Jason Dixie. Keep it going. He's coming. Keep it going. Jason Dixie. Jason Dixie.
Keep it going for Mike Moses. Give it another round of applause for Mike Moses. Denny Allen. It's not easy doing comedy, man. Not at all. Not at all. You learn. I told Denny, you learn when you have moments like that. You don't learn when you have the good shows sometimes. It's really the shows that are like that. And of course, my manager knows that. Anthony Greer. Show some love real quick. Stand up for a second, Anthony. Don't worry, I won't too bad, man. It won't be too bad. I had to fire you, but you back now, so it's all good. Second time around is sweeter. So it's all good, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Get you guys a little more familiar with me, man. Definitely not bragging at all, just making a point. Did anybody see my first film, my film debut in the company of men? All right, 3 people? Okay, that's cool. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Did anybody, okay, get you guys a little more familiar with me. Did anybody see the film The Dark Knight? The one with Heath Ledger? Okay. Did anybody see the guy in there that became Two-Face at the end of the movie? His real name was Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, that was the guy I co-starred with in the company of men. Yeah, so the moral of the story is he's a big-time movie star, and I'm still in Fort Wayne. Woo! I've made it, Diana. This is it. By the time this is over, we will be family. I don't care what color you are, where you come from, what's your background, who your parents were, who you lived with. We're all the same color on the inside. So we will be family by the time this is over. I love you all, and I've just met you all. And I really mean that from the bottom to the top of my heart, because I'm that type of person. And I mean that. So let's go. Let's get off into it, man. Let's go on and jump off into it. Nice crowd, nice audience. I know that you play such a nice audience like this because I did have a manager, and he was my manager at one time, and I had to let him go because he was booking me in places I didn't want to be, like prison. I wish that was a joke, but some things are real. So I went in there, I did it. You know, I did the show, you know, because I needed the money, you know. So I get like 5-10 minutes of my comedy act. Some big Mexican dude in the back of the room stood up. He got upset, you know, mad than a mug. Just...
Your horns, USA. Yo, man, you're pretty funny. But we don't know you very well. Why don't you imitate somebody we know? Why don't you imitate Eddie Murphy?
I looked back at him, I said, look, man, I can't do Eddie. I'm not going to try to do Eddie, all right? Forget you. This dude stood up, man, with a knife made out of 2 forks. You don't do no Eddie Murphy tonight, and me and a couple of my friends are gonna take you out back and mess you up. I look back at this dude, I said, really? Oh, really? You're crazy than a mother sucker. I left there quoting Eddie Murphy movies, man. I was like, Hercules, Hercules. That's my baby. Yes, I'm a little too small to be getting stuck in the butt, sir. I couldn't take, could you take being in prison? Me and you, brother, cheek to cheek, just walking. Stay close! We got 2 more years. They would get me, man, that's all I'm saying. Mr. Walker, I'll be dead. I'm telling you right now. It's good to be here, man. Let's open up the room a little bit, get a little more comfortable with each other, man. Get a little more comfortable. How many people out here got family members that get on your last nerve? Clap if you got somebody in your family that gets on your last nerve. I figure if you didn't clap just now, then you're probably that family member. Because we all got dysfunctionality in our family, am I right or wrong? I can't speak for y'all, but I got a very dysfunctional family myself, man. I was actually talking to one of my dads on the way here, and take your time with that joke. That's a thinker joke right there. One of my dads, yes, dad number 4. Yeah, he just found out today I do stand-up comedy. So before I go any farther, because I've been keeping this clean on purpose, do you guys want the clean, or how do you want it to go? Okay, I tell you what, you want me to keep it clean, or you want the dirty sprinkles? Mama Evelyn, you kind of got that look in your eye. You're not sure? You don't? I don't know what you want. What you want me to do? I don't know. Okay, round of applause. Keep it clean. Round of applause. Keep it clean. Round of applause. Dirty sprinkles. Okay, we got a few people. I don't know. It's kind of mixed. Okay. Let me say this. My joke disclaimer tonight. I got to do a joke disclaimer real quick because I have to make y'all sign a mental joke waiver. Because if I do the dirty sprinkles, and sometimes there will be chunks in these sprinkles, I don't want to hear, after you start laughing, any moans or groans. Okay? That means you go, ha ha, oh, Jason, that's too much. It's too much. I am a lady, Jason. I'm a grown man, Jason. So I don't want, because being an actor, like this stuff can get it's really real, like seriously, because that gene is inside of me. I was born with it. God-given gift, man. Seriously, no jokes. So I tell you what, I will gauge it as we go, because like I said, I don't want to, get anybody to the point where they're just like, it's just overbearing. It's too much, because I have had shows that way. And people go, oh, that was just too much. Not understanding it was just a joke. It says comedy club outside most of the buildings somewhere. This one says 2104. I'm like waiting for him to put up a comedy club sign. It's like, Chris, what we doing, man? Chris, what we doing? That's the guy that owns the place. Anyways, so I don't know. So yeah, we're going to have some fun, man. We're going to have some fun. So, as I'm saying, I got a very interesting family. Oh, you guys, it's okay. You can talk. It's back to me. It's okay. I'm live. You okay? You all right? You all right, man? Okay, just making sure, because this guy's looking at me like I'm an Amish in Walmart. You okay? You sure? Okay. Okay. All right, just making sure, man. You having a good time? Me? Yeah. Okay, just making sure, man. All right. I was just making sure. Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna go somewhere, man. All right, so I was talking about my family. I don't want to get too far off gear here. Talking about my family. So I called up my dad today. Actually, I called him up today. Just found out today that I do stand-up comedy. So I was real confident about the conversation. Yo, Dad, guess what? Yeah, boy knows what he's gonna do. Yeah, be a stand-up comedian. Yeah, tell you a joke. I got one for you. Hey, what would you get if the Pillsbury Doughboy had a baby with Raggedy Ann? A red-headed little bitch with a yeast infection. See what I'm saying? See? That's one of them sprinkles. That's one of them sprinkles. You see how that went, right? You kind of slowed up, kind of wasn't sure about it, didn't know whether to laugh, leave, pee yourself. You didn't know. See, I felt that, you see? But see, that's why, Tim, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up because I don't think they're ready for what I got. You don't want it. All right, so we're gonna back it up, man. My dad does know what I do. That's what we do as comics. We stretch out the stories a little bit. People always ask me, Jason, where'd you get all your talent to be a comic and an actor? Well, actually, talent runs in my family. Yeah, my father used to be a big time entertainer when he was coming up. Yeah, he used to be a magician. Yeah. Fucker disappeared when I was 2 years old. Take your time with some of these jokes, because I'm gonna work myself in. So it's working it in slow. Nice and easy, man. Yeah. My mom's cool on being a stand-up comic. Have a cool mom, man. Anybody have a cool mom or had a cool mom? Yeah. Anybody have a weed smoking mom besides me? Yeah, weed smoker. Yeah, my mom was a weed smoker. Yeah. She always used to say, I used to say, Mom, I'm going out, I'm gonna have some weed with one of my friends. I'm gonna get some weed with one of my friends. She said, no, baby, you get the weed at home with your mama because your mama rolls her joints with love. So, Mr. Walker, I can honestly say, I've never done weed, man, because of that. Because there was no secrecy to it. I didn't have to hide, run around the corner, nothing like that. Because my mom was like, if you want to do it with me. This is actually a true story, Anthony. You're hearing some true stuff tonight. This is real. This is real. Yeah. Mom took me to church a lot as a kid. Any church-going people out tonight? Woo! All right, 3 people. Okay, we're going somewhere. Any Catholics in the house? Catholic? Woo! All right, okay, all right. Anybody been to a Catholic church in here? Few people? It's weird in a Catholic church, isn't it? Man, I did not know, Diana, that they pray in 3 different ways at a Catholic church. 1 minute you standing, then you sitting, then you down on your knees. I lost 10 damn pounds in a Catholic church. It's crazy. I didn't know. Priest had a headband on that said, Nike, just do it. I didn't know whether he was going to bless me or pass out on top of me, you know? Yeah, I'm serious, man. He walked past me, frail looking dude, man, had that thing between his legs just shaking, just rocking, moving back and forth. Isn't that scary? I like it though, because they give you a schedule when you get in the door, and the way that schedule is on paper is a way to get you in and get you out. You'll be out by noon going to a Catholic church. You'll never miss a football game going there. Anybody been to a Baptist church in here? Baptist? Yeah, it's weird in there too, isn't it? Yeah, if you ever go, man, take more than a Bible. Pack a Lunchable. Because you're going to need it. I'll tell you. We got a picture at my old church, man. Looked like Jesus was praying on the wall in the picture. No, man, he was looking at his watch too. I'm going to be late for the Last Supper messing around with you people. Nuts, man. Went to church not so long ago with my grandmother, man. That was pretty cool right before she passed away. That was pretty cool, man. Very funny lady. So we in church. Yeah, she passed away. And I found out through Facebook. That was the saddest part. You know how somebody posted, like, sorry for your loss or whatever, and then a friend sent me a, request saying, oh, sorry about your loss. So I didn't even hear it from, like, my mom, which was her daughter, you know what I mean? So it was like, it's crazy. But yeah, social media can be the curse and the blessing all at the same time. So we get in church. We in church. The preacher get done with a sermon that day, and he said, I want you to raise your hand if you love doing sin. And nobody raised their hand that day except for Grandma. I said, Grandma, didn't you hear what the preacher said? He said, raise your hand if you love, doing sin. She looked back at me and said, oh, baby, I thought he said, raise your hand if you love drinking gin. Grandma didn't know. And I had a cool grandma coming up too, man. Anybody have a cool grandma too besides their moms? Yeah, cool grandma? Yeah, man. Anybody have a grandma kept all her money in her bra? Yeah, a few people in here, yeah. I remember one time when I was little, man, we went to Kmart and she scared the heck out of me. Yeah, man, it was crazy. We got up there to pay for the order. Everything was going good. She went to pull the money out and her tit fell out too. Hey, y'all chuckling, but me and the cashier didn't move. Just looked at her and said, your order's free today. She scared me, man. I didn't know, I'm gonna use my big words now, ladies. It's called the areola. Is that what it's called, the areola? Yeah. Yeah, she had like hair around the areola. Is that normal? And bumps around the hair? Is that normal? Oh, yeah, right? I'm gonna cut that joke at the knees because I felt her vibe just changed. She said, oh, hell no. I felt it, Ev. I felt it. I'm gonna cut that at the knees, because see, that's what I say. See how real that can get? It can get real. I have to watch myself. Right, I can get real. All right, man, I'm gonna cut that joke at the knees on purpose, because I'm learning my audience. I'm learning to read audiences. Oh man, let's talk about kids for a minute. I got a 17-year-old myself. Anybody got kids besides myself? By round of applause. Yeah? Did you spank your kids when they were coming up? Yeah? Got some spankers in the house? Yeah? I say we get out of here right now and go whoop some kids' ass downtown at Fright Night. Y'all down? Oh, did I mention they ain't got to be yours? Let's get some stress off our chest, man. You can agree with this or not, just my own personal opinion, man, but I think the government now has their hands in too much of us raising our own children, man. Don't they? They tell you what you can do and what you can't do to your own kids. Government say, don't hit your kids, don't spank them, don't touch them, give them time out. It works. Does that work for real? Say what?
No, they kill you.
Them the ones that, yeah, them the ones. Well, that's some kids that you be seeing in the store and they be wanting a Snicker bar and they be on the floor crying and then they just get up and go, fuck you, Mom! Them the ones you gotta watch out for. Them tokens will kill you in your sleep. End up on Snapped. The kid edition. Nuts, man. Yeah, you gotta watch it though. I think the government, it's too much, man, you know? Last year, my son wanted a Sony PlayStation 4. Is that what they're called? Sony PlayStation 4? Yeah, I want a Sony PlayStation 4. I want a Sony PlayStation 4. Yeah. I looked at him. I said, well, we had a PlayStation coming up. Y'all remember what it was? Yeah, y'all close. It was called a front yard, fucker. Now go outside and play in your station. For free. Kids don't want to do nothing. All they want to do is stay inside and do what? Play them video games. iPad. What is it? Cell phones. They just want to be plugged up all day, all night long. Don't want to do nothing. We had to physically go outside and play. Y'all remember that? Man, we used to go outside and play cool games, man. Like kick the can. We go out and say, okay, we can go there. We family. We go out and play outside and play hide and go get it with the girls. Whoever you found, that's who you got, unless she was ugly. Then you kind of just pretended you didn't see her. That happened a couple times. Remember freeze tag? That was a fun game. You run to the base before your friends could get you, you know, and you say, oh, I'm on the base, you can't get me now. You ever been frozen in the wrong place as a kid? Like in the middle of the street? Just me? Okay. I had some cruel friends, man. Man, y'all remember Hokey Pokey? Man, that was a fun game, wasn't it? Yeah, I still play that game today. Yeah, hey, just put something in and take something out. See, there it is right there. See, there go that sprinkle. See, I'm trying to work them in nice and easy, y'all. Okay, y'all right now. Nuts, man. Kids don't want to do nothing, man. I like talking about kids because actually before I was a stand-up comic, I had a very important job. Hold your applause, please. I used to be a bus driver's assistant. Yeah. So for those that don't know, my job was to watch the kids while the bus driver drove the bus, right? Had some bad kids on the bus too. Oh my God, Diana, you know you bus drivers still. Oh my God, just crazy. You should see your kids when they're not around you, man. They running up and down the aisles. They cussing out the bus driver. They cussing out each other. They hitting each other with pencils and erasers and all types of stuff. They talking so loud you can't even hear your own thoughts. It is absolutely pandemonium. So when I would get on a bus, they would always have me with like 60, 80 elementary kids just going crazy bonkers. I wouldn't say nothing for 2 whole days. I would not open my mouth. All I would do is just now my joke pad is right in a pad like this. Every single thing they did, man. So I'm gonna give y'all an example of it tonight. Let me get into character real quick. They going nuts. This is the second day. Bus driver can barely drive. Hold on. Me to the bus driver. Is that your last stop? Yes.
When I am talking, no one else talks, please. When I am talking, no one else talks, please. My name is Mr. Dixie. We got a few rules we're going to go over today. Rule number 1, you make sure you stay in your seat.
Rule number 2, you make sure you keep your feet out of the aisle. I do not like feet in the aisle. That is one of my pet peeves. You do not do that. And rule number 3, if you bother anybody else on this bus, then you're going to have a problem with me. Now see how quiet y'all got as adults? I had 60 kids, 30 of them cried, and the other 30 pissed their pants. Parents was ready to hurt me. Where Mr. Dixon at? Mr. Dixon, they don't hear Mr. Dixon. It's Dixie, man, just like the cups of the chicks, man. Come on. You use my plates all the time at the house, Dixie Ultra. Just don't get paid for it. Okay. We need to get a deal with them, Anthony, for real. The Jason Dixie cups, there it is, man. We got something going on. All right. Oh, it's nuts, man. Then I had this, you ever had like, you know what, let's talk about this, man. This is a true story. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I don't know what these parents be thinking about when they name their kids these days. I know y'all done heard some names because I have heard some outlandish ones, but this one takes the cake. This little girl named, no joke, she was a middle school girl. Her mother named her Temptatious. No joke, Temptatious. Yeah, Lord Jesus, I didn't say it, but I knew what her first job was gonna be.
Coming to stage 2, please welcome Temptatious.
It takes a lot to do that, Mr. Walker. I'm 42 years old now. I get out the bed and things start popping, knees. So to be able to do that is a blessing still. Interesting stuff, man. I had this one little kid on the bus. You ever had a kid, man, where they're really good? Yeah, get that, Anthony, real quick. Forgot to put his phone on vibrate. Is my next gig coming through? Let me talk to him, man. Hold on.
Here you go.
Get him on the stage. What was I talking about? Saying something about kids. Temptations. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Who said that? Marvin? Was that Martin? Martin Lawrence? Is it Martin? Chad? You said it? Okay. All right. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. I'm working. That's what's up, man. Let's talk about kids, man. So I had this one little kid on the bus, man. You ever had a kid that's really good at reverse psychology? You ever know a kid like that? They're really good at getting in trouble, but know how to get out of trouble real easy? Yeah, that was this kid, man. Dante. True story. Came to the front of the bus. It's like, Mr. Dixie. I said, Dante, you getting a write-up today. Nobody want a write-up. I said, Mr. Dixie, I don't think you want to do this, man. Because my mama got an important job. She works for the electric company. And if you write me up, I'm going to have her turn your electricity off. And I look back at him, that's already been done, you little sucker. Get back in your seat. Can't afford electricity. I'm a bus assistant. How much money do you think I make? I'm a black Amish. Shoot, man, kids are trip. I don't want to do nothing. Oh, man, let me throw something in. I want to throw something in for free for y'all, man. I could talk about kids more, but I'm going to stop. I want to throw something in for free before we go into our Dr. Phil portion of the show. Because it's coming. Don't worry, Asa. Dr. Phil portion of the show is coming, brother. It's all right. Let me see. I got this somewhere. Let me make sure I got it. Because if I don't have it, I can't. Nobody believes it. This is a free tip. Because I don't like to just do comedy. I like to educate as well. It's always good to do. No, I think this is it. This is it. I brought it. It's good. Some jokes write themselves. So this is a real joke. It's actually not a real joke. It's a real. But it's a real situation. But this happened to be situationally funny. All right. Ladies, you're not going to believe this. Guys, you're going to love this, okay? Guys, whether it's your woman, your wife, girlfriend, whoever it is, if you stare at a woman's breast for 10 minutes a day, it's the equivalent of 30 minutes of aerobic exercise in a gym. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't do it. They don't pay me to lie. They only pay me to be honest. Right there, I wouldn't lie to you. You probably can't see that. But for everybody that can see that, it says an eye full a day keeps the doctor away. Right there. An eye full a day keeps the doctor away. It says staring at women's breasts is good for men's health and makes them live longer. A new survey reveals. Research has discovered that a 10-minute, is it Oogle or Ogle? O-G-L-E. Oogle. I'm going Oogle. A 10-minute Oogle at women's breasts is as healthy as a half an hour in the gym, as I stated. They did a 5-year study of 200 men and found that those who enjoyed a longing look at busty beauties had lower blood pressure, less heart disease, and slower pulse rates compared to those that did not get their daily eye full. So ladies, tonight we're gonna help these guys out. I want you to grab the bottoms of your shirt. Evelyn. Diana. Come. Gonna help these guys out. We just want to get them a little exercise. Mama right there in the plaid shirt. Mama? You sure about this, man? I tell you what, right now, because you know I'm that dude, man. I tell you what, I'll give you $10 per boob. You pull out your boobs right now. I'll give you a solid 20 right now. I got you. A solid 20. That's good money these days. A solid 20. A solid 20. You can fill your whole tank tonight. Because you can't go in the gas station like you used to with a 20. You remember you had a 20, you pump gas, put like $5 in there, fill your whole tank up. Go in and get your 15. Go get you a Slurpee and get you some chips and still have change. Things have changed, but you still can fill your whole tank up right now. Anybody going 20? Anybody going 40? 40. I got 20. Anybody going 40? Anybody going 40? Martin. He just winked. He just winked. $40 right now, man. $40. You up to $40. Anybody going 60? Anybody going 60? Mr. Walker. He just went and did his hand like that. That's a sign. Because that's what they do when they, when you're big. You gotta slap something. You're up to $60 right now. $60 right now. Just pull them out. Exercise. We'll even give you some Mardi Gras beads. She's like, nah, I ain't doing it. All right. I only had like that. What happened one time, all jokes aside, it was a girl in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. She actually did it, and she got $20, man. I gave her $20, really, no joke. That was the first and only time that it's ever happened. And I tell you, I got some good exercise that night. I felt strong when I was going home. Everything felt strong. All right. Relationships, here we are. This is the Dr. Phil portion of the show. So for any guys that want to get out now, you can get up and leave. This is the Dr. Phil portion of the show. Guys in a happy relationship, a round of applause, please. I'm trying to help you guys out. Look, let's work this over again, man. Okay, because if you don't use those hands to clap right now, you're gonna be using them later on for something else. I'm trying to help y'all out. Guys in a happy relationship, clap. All right, show some love. All right, man. Relationships are hard, aren't they? Think about it for a second, man. I've thought about this, man. Doesn't it seem like when you got somebody in your life, doesn't it seem like whether you're the man or the woman, everybody else wants you? But when you single, you can't get a mosquito to suck your blood. Nobody wants you when you're single. They want you when you're with somebody. It's like they can smell the pheromones on you when you walk past them. They don't even gotta be with you. They just know. He got a woman. She got a man. I know. Relationships can be something else. I like the beginning of the relationship too, man. That's the best part, isn't it? When you first meet each other. Isn't that nice, man? Because, you're doing chivalry, right? The guys are doing chivalry, right? Chivalry's not there, right, guys? I'm using my big words. So basically romance is not there, right? Being a gentleman is not there, right? Guys like, man, whatever, man. Y'all don't open car doors no more, restaurant doors, pull out the chair if you're sitting at a table. Whoever get to it first. And this brother's by himself right back there right now. No, that's my dude from the barbershop, man. Much love to the establishment, which is you. I love using that. But on a serious note, though, yeah, relationships can be tricky, man. It can be hard. And I can tell you guys from experience, man. Okay, so how do you know? Because I've been trying to. I just realized after 14 years of being married to my wife that I'm in love with her. Yeah, after 14 years, man. 14 years, seriously. I just realized that I'm in love with her, man. Yeah, because I know. I don't know how you guys know, right? So I don't know. Like, Martin, you with somebody? No. Okay. Give me the name again. Is it, what is it? Chad? Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you. Chad, you guys been together for how long?
25 years.
25 years, for real? Dang, that's what's up, man. That's a long little grip right there, man. That's a quarter of a century. That's incredible. So Chad, how did you know you was in love? This dude had to take a sip of his drink, man. This is the family portion. Oh, it's your birthday? Oh, okay, you get a pass tonight. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. How long you guys been together? We'll just get brother right back here behind Mr. Walker. No, you miss. No, yeah, you know. I want you. Yeah, I want. Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah. What's your name, brother?
I did a term. I did a bid. I did a bid already.
You did a bid already?
28 years.
28 years.
So I did a bid.
Wow. He said he did a bid already. That means he was in jail. You. So your name is Jason for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, Jason. Nice to meet you. I'm Jason too. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. So what's the key for you, man? What's the key?
You just gotta work with it.
Work with it. That's it.
You gotta work it.
You got to work it.
Yes.
Yeah, I always want to know the secret. What's your name, sweetheart? Anita. And what's been the secret for you of being in love, finding love?
A whole lot of prayer.
Whole lot of prayer. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's all right. That's all right. Relationships are something else, man. I asked a couple that last night, because y'all been together for how long? 20?
She told me 28.
28 years?
That's what she tells me.
Wait, y'all having a conflict over here. Wait, hold up. You saying 28, she's saying something else. What's going on?
It's 28.
It's 28 years. 28 years. That's incredible. Anybody been together longer than 28 years?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, how many? Yeah, Kim?
44.
44 years. Lord bless, man. Ooh-wee. So that means y'all got married in y'all, well, I don't know. Y'all was young.
We met at 12,
Oh, my God.
14, and got married at 15 and 17.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Thank you. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. I asked a couple that last night. They've been married for 50 years. And I asked the lady, I said, what's been the key for you being together with him that long? What's kept you in love? And she looked back at me and said, separate beds, fucker. No joke. Couldn't make it up if I wanted to. So, yeah. All right. They gave me the light, so that means it's time for me to get going. So, it's the weird part about comedy. Like you get going real good. It's like when you first start, like 5 minutes is eternity. And then like after a while, it just takes a life of its own. And I've been up for like about 32 minutes roughly. So it's, yeah. All right. So real quick, I'm going to do this real quick and then I'm going to tell you a couple more jokes and then we're going to get out of here. I really appreciate everybody coming out, supporting live comedy, supporting us. This means a lot. We can't do this without you. So thank you for that. It is a true honor. I can't put it into words, man. It's a blessing, for you guys to come out and support. So with that being said, if you want to get one of these shirts, you can. Me and my wife created this shirt. The reason we created it was because we thought that they were trying to legalize marijuana. They're trying to legalize all these other things. But we think that common sense needs to be re-legalized because it's not legal. It's not common anymore to have common sense, And you guys can attest to this when I go a couple places. You ever in a grocery store and you're looking at something, literally looking at something, you're like this far away from it, and somebody walks in front of you and don't say, excuse me? Isn't that common sense? Or you let somebody in traffic and they don't give a hand up. Just say thank you. Or throw something out the window like a hand to say thank you. That's common sense, man. So there's more that I could talk about, but those are the few examples that really touch my mind. I know there's others for you guys, but man, we need to re-legalize it, man. And it's a shirt you can wear anywhere. I sell these for $20. This money is basically going towards my favorite charity, which is my family. Wish that was a joke, but it's true. My son got book fees, man. It's like $100, so got to get paid. All right. I got these in small all the way up to 2X and everything in between, all right? They're $20 if you do cash, $21 if you want to do the credit card, because they give me a ding on the credit card side, all right? If you don't want one, it's fine. You can just walk by. I'm not a pressure seller at all. It just says legalize common sense. It has approved on there for you because you've been approved, and everybody else will see it, and they'll say, oh, wow, it's a real cool shirt. Where you get the shirt from? Yeah. And then it's got my information down there, of course. You can check that out. So if you want to get one, you can, man. Otherwise, like I said, you can stop by. Once again, not a pressure seller, not that guy. Just hoping that you guys had a good time. Also, pray for me, because not only did I really sign with my manager, Anthony, right here. Me and my guy, Rick. Yeah, we signed a management deal with him. And yeah, pray for that to go well, which I'm pretty sure that I feel like it will. Also, got cruise ships, Norwegian cruise ships. I know Mike mentioned it. Yeah, I got to go on my test run. Of course, Tim knows that, and Anthony knows that, Evelyn knows that. A couple other people know that as well. Got to go on my test run this summer and pass my test. So they gave me 6 weeks so far. So just pray for me, because if I do it, yeah, some things will change, and I'll have to go full time with that and all that stuff, because it'll become a full time situation potentially outside of what Anthony does on land. Because if he can do what he can do, we gonna work it out. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna give you guys a couple more jokes. And then I'm going to get out of here. You can follow me on Instagram, Jason Dixie Comedy. Instagram, that's just one word, Jason Dixie Comedy. And you can find me on Facebook, just Jason Dixie. All right? All right. I'm going to give you guys, you want clean jokes, or you want just semi-dirty jokes? I'll give you two of them.
Full dirty.
Full dirt? Full dirt? Okay, full dirt. Okay, I won't go full dirt because I'm not a real dirty comic, as you can tell. But I'll use my big words and stuff like that in between, and kind of, fill it in nice. Don't worry, you'll like it though. You'll like them. One of these jokes was actually given to me by my manager, so I give shots out, because you got to do that. Okay? Got to show love where it's been given, right? All right. So real quick, lady goes into an ice cream parlor. She says, "I want vanilla, I want strawberry, and I want chocolate." Guy behind the counter says, "I'm sorry, man, we're out of chocolate ice cream. You're going to pick another flavor." She's like, "That's fine. Can you put it in a little bowl? I still want vanilla. I still want strawberry, and give me the chocolate." Guy was like, "Didn't I just tell this lady we out of chocolate?" So he comes up with a clever way to tell her, "Ma'am, we out of chocolate." So he says, "Ma'am, could you do me a favor? Could you spell the word van in vanilla?" Of course I can spell the word van in vanilla, V-A-N. So that's great. "Could you do me another favor, ma'am? Could you spell the word straw and strawberry?" Of course I can spell the word straw and strawberry, S-T-R-A-W. That's really good, ma'am. "Could you do me one more favor, ma'am? Could you spell the word fuck in chocolate?" She thought about it for a second. She said, "There is no fucking chocolate." Guy said, "Exactly." That's what I'm trying to tell you. This next joke was given to me by my manager. Real stuff. Anthony gave me this joke. I love that joke ever since he gave it to me. Anthony also allowed me and Bruce Marshall, God rest his soul, LA Oasis Productions, when they used to have that thing. And he also used to own the rib joint that's up there where Baba's is on State Street now. Great guy, man. Man, loved them guys because they put me on. They let me open up for Bernie Mac. His agent had called, and I got to open up for Bernie Mac in '94. And yeah, no, it's been a long time. And I asked Bernie, I said, "Bernie," I was like, "how do you write jokes?" And he was like, "Well, if somebody says something that I think is funny, then if I laugh, I'll write it down. Because if I laugh, I can make a crowd laugh." Okay, that's cool, okay. And I never forgot that, never forgot that. So when he told me this joke, Anthony told me this joke, it made me laugh, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this joke. I hope you enjoyed Rick Reeder, your other headliner. It's gonna be a great night. All right, and I'll do this and I'll get out of here. An accountant goes out, he gets inebriated. That's a big word for he got drunk as a skunk, because all his wife does is shop, shop, shop all day long. And he was peed about it. So he went out and he got a tattoo of a $100 bill put right on the side of his winky. He comes home, his wife is pissed. "Why in the hell did you get that $100 bill tattooed on my winky?"
I'll give you 3 reasons why I did it. For one, sometimes a guy just like to watch his money grow. For 2, sometimes a guy just like to play with his money. And for 3, the next time you get the urge you want to go out and shop, you can stay at home and blow $100 anytime you want.
My name is Jason Dixie. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Give it up for Mike Moses.
Keep it going for Jason Dixie, everybody. Jason Dixie! Yo.